Hello. I didn't watch much of last month's board meeting. But I'm going to try to get through this month's because it looked like there were some interesting items. So we already did the useless general manager report, which was a complete waste of our time. But let's hear the public testimonies before I start on my scanner stuff.
Good morning, President Simmons. Our first speaker this morning is Doug Allen. Mr. Allen, your microphone is unmuted, and I'm starting the clock now.
Where's my pen?
Good morning. Good morning, President Simmons and directors. My name is Doug Allen. I'm a transit user and also speaking on behalf of Bus Riders Unite and retired after 35 years with TriMet Service Planning and Scheduling Department. Today, you're scheduled for a presentation by the Interstate Bridge Replacement Program on their locally preferred alternative. And next month, you're scheduled to vote on that LPA. But are you being told of the significant risks in moving forward into the federal NEPA environmental analysis with just one very expensive bridge concept? Like the political risk that the Oregon legislature can't stomach the huge and likely understated cost. The legal risks from environmental opponents challenging the lack of alternatives. Political risks from Metro or the City of Portland if the EIS fails to show adequate progress on climate goals. Political risk from opponents of tolls. Federal approval risk, especially the U.S. Coast Guard, which is expected to require greater river clearance than the 116 feet being requested. The cost of this negative project is a big part of all these risks. The best way to mitigate this risk is to also carry forward one or more less expensive design concepts through the NEPA analysis, so that in the end, it is more likely that at least one acceptable LPA will remain to be selected. And how about the cost burden that this LPA will place on TriMet? All the climate benefits, virtually all, come from this project through reduced motor vehicle travel. Tolls by themselves are burdensome, and TriMet and CTRAN will need to provide attractive combinations of bus and rail service to Vancouver and Clark County, something that doesn't exist now. Today's 15-minute frequency of the Yellow Max line just won't cut it. And if less freeway congestion is achieved through tolling, Max will not provide competitive travel times to downtown Portland. CTRAN must provide frequent express bus service to downtown Portland, and TriMet must provide frequent Max connections to bus lines throughout the region. This will cost both TriMet and CTRAN a considerable amount of money that is not funded by the project. Some portion of toll revenues should subsidize this service, and ODOT should provide bus lanes, not shoulders, on I-5 to ensure speed and reliability for express buses. Along with the increased service is the need to fix capacity limits at the Steel Bridge. Any additional Yellow Line service will impact existing blue, red, and green line capacity. What is the capital project plan to allow for increased Yellow Line operation without a negative impact on the rest of the system? And where will the funding for that project come from? We ask you not to approve the recommended LPA as the only alternative to be advanced through the NEPA process. Please insist on one or more alternatives that are much less expensive. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Doug. Kimberly?
Okay, did you hear that guy is a 35-year employee and now a retiree of TriMet Service and Planning? Okay, is there a better guy? That's Jim Howe was also in that same category. People that came from inside the company where people like me never get to see. And he's telling you, I mean, is there a better authority than that guy to paint you the true picture? Will he be listened to? Nah, of course not. We know that.